Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of The Bachelor with Juan Pablo.
It's Juan Yue. Alright, so Claire gets the first one-on-one date.
The first date.
And the first one-on-one date. It's weird because they had a Sunday show last week where they revealed that she was going to be on the first date. And
You mean like yesterday? Yeah.
And it they didn't really touch on that on this show. So
I guess they are assuming that everyone will be watching on Sundays.
Alright, so he blindfolds her because he's sick like that. And he smells like heaven in a bottle.
Well, they go to this winter wonderland.
Bottle of booze, maybe.
They go to this winter wonderland, which he actually went to with his daughter in
On the Sunday show
episode.
And then they went sledding, and
You may be thinking, where did they get this snow in California?
it's shaved ice.
They made it.
It's a giant snow cone. So back at the house, nature girl Lucy's running around topless. You know what? Animals run around without clothes. Think about it.
Okay, well, they had some ice skating on the date too, and she was like, oh, wow, I don't know how to do it.
Sure. She's pretending not to know how so that she can pull him on top of her. It's the oldest trick in the book. Come on.
There's just something about her that seems kind of fake.
Everything. So the dog gets to bring in the doggy
Isn't
date
the dog's
card.
name Molly?
Yeah.
So she brings in the date card. I don't know what your problem is with the dog.
Something about this dog situation
dog is
just
cute.
disgusts
I think you're
me
jealous.
so much. I think it's unfair, and I don't like unfairness on a show like this. Don't you think everybody would want to bring their
I'm
pet?
thinking she couldn't find a dog sitter or something.
I'm thinking that the show wanted this, and
Maybe
they
it's
were
a
like,
special needs dog.
maybe she should stay home with it then.
I don't know.
It's probably peeing everywhere.
Well, anyway, the dog brought in the next date card, which is for Kat, and it was a one-on-one date, something to do with electricity.
Whatever. So, back at the date, it's hot tub time.
On
Really?
the first date,
Yeah.
you're bringing out the hot tub.
One word comes to mind. Sore. Oh, I
right.
sneezed all over myself. All right, so her dad died like 9 years ago, and she's like, I haven't been able to really let myself open up to a man in 9 years.
How old is she?
Exactly. What was she, 12?
I don't know. But anyway,
She's ready now, though.
she got the rose,
Which
then
means
it was make out
you
time.
must make out.
and then it was Bachelor style
Surprises
surprise concert. That
With
must
Josh
be so
Krajic.
awkward for the performer.
Yeah. Josh Krajic. Holy crap, I was just talking about him the other day. He lives.
All right.
I was wondering what he was doing.
Well, they're really
He's on
milking
The
the dog
Bachelor.
thing.
They really are, and it's really getting tired.
Like every cutaway is the dog. It's kind of awesome.
The dog's got a little bed in the day room. The dog's, running around outside. The dog's like,
What do you want it to do? Stay in a cage?
I don't know.
You're horrible.
He should have stayed home. She should have stayed home.
Let's talk
They've
about.
got plenty of dogs on the show.
Let's talk about Kat's one-on-one date.
Well, they go to the old private jet. You wait here. What is she gonna do? Jump out? I come back with outfit.
Why is he Russian? So he's wearing this electric outfit. He's like, put this on.
Yeah.
So they land in Utah, which I was not expecting.
I was expecting like Rio.
I don't know. I was like thinking Vegas or something.
I don't know, but it's Utah. He slips her an ecstasy. No,
Not
just
really.
kidding.
They're
It's the
there
old
for the electric run. It looked
Ooh.
awesome.
I guess that's like the color run, but with like electric wire.
Music and stuff.
It looked pretty cool, actually. It was a 5K, and she gets the rose. End of date. What? That was a freaking short date.
Well, I guess because they had to fly there and back again, Bilbo.
Yeah, but they
takes
didn't even
time.
show like the fly back. Like maybe they did it.
I don't think so.
don't
Anyway, let's talk about the group date.
All right, so it's
Say
a
cheese.
photo shoot. Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah, they are doing this photo shoot for charity, and they're posing with these dogs to try and help dogs get adopted.
In weird costumes, and some people's costumes are Nothing.
And some people get to wear bald caps.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not nothing. One person had 2 signs, and another person had 1.
Yeah.
So Andy was the 1 sign person, and she was like, I don't know if I could do this.
I put people in jail.
Yeah. I might go to jail for this. No.
And Elise was all like, I am a first grade teacher. I'm not doing this. So she switched it with Lucy, who was like, I don't even need the signs. I don't think she used the signs.
I don't think so. So she ends up, her dog said, could you take me outside? Because I have to make a pee-pee. So she walks her outside naked, and people are blaring on their horns and everything.
Isn't that illegal?
As they should.
Exposure?
Yeah.
As they should.
As they should.
I'm surprised Andy wasn't like, you're under arrest.
I know. Citizens arrest. All right, so Juan senses that Andy's having a hard time with this whole nakedness. And he's like, it's okay. I'll be naked too.
And she's like, all right.
Will it just be us? No
Nope.
camera?
You and Lucy too.
Oh boy. So Cassandra's like, guess what? I have a 2-year-old. And he's like, awesome.
He
That's
loves
so
kids.
cool. I know, right? It's like no thing for him.
Mm-hmm.
You should like make up a kid. Just
Well,
to get on his good side.
Renee, the other mother in the group, was trying to get a kiss out of him, and it was really awkward because it didn't seem like he wanted to go there.
No. And
I feel bad too because she's kind of like the mother of the group. Like she's been comforting everyone when they're freaking out.
she's too old for him though.
They're like the same age.
No, she's older.
I thought they were
she's
the
2
same
years
age.
older, I thought.
I don't know about that.
They're the same age. I think they're the same age. All right, so Victoria, she's got a real big problem.
She can't handle it.
She hates Loof. And if you are a longtime watcher of The Bachelor and Bachelorette, you know what we're talking about. She like the drink. She gonna straddle him every day.
Oh my god.
Every day.
Because she said that's what life's about.
Straddling people and things.
Oh my god.
She's in the hot tub all alone, and
She's like, this is my boyfriend because I did the hymen maneuver on him today, and that means something.
Then she shows the hymen maneuver. It's not what you're thinking.
All right, so then she runs into the men's bathroom and has a meltdown in
Yeah.
the handicap stall. That is very inconsiderate.
Exactly. I mean, if that was a parking spot, you'd get a ticket for that. So they're trying to comfort her.
She's like, I want to leave. I don't want to be here. I want to go
The
home.
producer's like, no, I can't let you go outside.
You're
don't
not wearing
even have
shoes."
You might run into traffic and hurt yourself. So they keep her butt at the hotel overnight, even though he tries to talk her down, and she was like, go away.
She's like, can I come in? She's like, no.
So the next day, after she...
No. So Kelly got the
okay.
rose for
That's
the
right.
night because she was a good sport wearing a bald cap and having her body painted.
Which means the dog gets to stay. Great.
What is your problem?
It's not fair.
All right. Well, the next day, Juan Pablo goes and talks to Victoria at
After
the
she
hotel.
dried out overnight at
It
the
looked
hotel.
like she was wearing the same thing.
Walk of shame. Didn't even have to walk. She's like, I'm sorry. Welcome to Brazil.
Bye. He's like, I can't.
I
keep
got
you
the
here."
daughter. I can't have you around my daughter.
Anyway,
You
cocktail
never
party.
get naked.
Cocktail party.
Amy, the reporter, is so freaking
Can
fake.
I do an interview?
Oh.
Oh my god.
It was so phony baloney, I wanted to punch her in the face. If I saw a reporter like that on my local news, I would write an angry email saying, get that fake off. All right. Charlene, the opera singer,
Where was she the whole episode?
she showed up the last 5 minutes of the episode.
And since when does the first impression rose not get one of the first one-on-one dates?
Exactly. It's pretty
What?
rare. She was like, I was rude. I'm sorry. Can I stay? And then Cassandra's having a little mini meltdown.
She's like, I don't know if it's worth it to be here, be away from my son.
Yeah.
It's only the second week and she's freaking out.
God, give him a break. Come on. You know, he's away. Well, he's not really away from his daughter, but he was in the same situation. He knows he's going to send your ass home as soon as he decides he don't want you no more. All right, so she was kind of crying, and she asked to check for snots, and he looked, and it was all clear.
Was it snots or was it makeup?
I'm pretty sure it was snots.
Okay.
He was like, no, you don't got any. So it's time for the rose ceremony.
So Cassandra got the first rose. She needed that extra assurance.
She was snot free. Then Nurse Nikki, oh, more like Nurse Ratchet. She seems like a really mean nurse.
I don't know. She seemed really nice with the kids, but I feel like she could probably get kind of catty with adults.
Nanny West, 2 words. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of people got roses, and then the last rose went to Christy. I don't even know who she is. So, who are the 2 who got sent home? Would you like to give us a few words? Amy?
The reporter.
Get out, fake. Your
Signing
interview
off
sucked.
from the Bachelor Mansion.
Bye.
Amy.
Yeah, and then I felt really bad for Chantel.
She seemed really normal and nice.
And why did she say she hasn't dated in a while? She seems like a really nice person. I can't imagine her not being able to get a date because she seems very, very normal.
I don't know.
I feel bad for her. But no chemistry.
There you go.
So next week, more Sunday fluff in preparation for the Bachelor wedding coming up the following week.
Sean and Catherine, January 26th.
I'm gonna leave you with one thought. Molly the dog, she puts out.
I can't take you right now.
Till next time. Much love.
Edit.